Learning and healing from a divided past and building a better future. That's the goal of a new committee in Williamsburg. Members of the Truth and Reconciliation Committee will take a deep look at the lasting impacts of systemic racism. Eugene Daniels shows us how the new group will work.
There are lots of wounds between my community and the white community of Williamsburg.
Johnette Gordon Weaver can trace her family's Williamsburg roots back at least 6 generations. She says the history of systemic racism runs deep and needs to be addressed.
I have a love for it because it's my home, but I also know that there was a time when I couldn't run up and down the streets of Duke of Gloucester Street without having someone yell that, hey, we kind of don't belong here.
Williamsburg City Council unanimously agreed to form a Truth and Reconciliation Committee in hopes to hear from people about their experiences with systemic racism and to find solutions for change. 7 people will be appointed to the committee to work alongside the city manager and at least 1 city council member. Gordon Weaver, who's also part of a local community action group, says the committee must include people with generational roots in the community.
Because if you're talking about rectifying wrongs from the community at large, you need to talk to the people that were very much a part of the community when those wrongs were committed.
She says the committee will only be effective if it looks for real change like affordable housing and tax breaks for Black-owned businesses. The committee will report findings and recommendations to the Williamsburg City Council by June 2022.
The committee is scheduled to launch next month, and each person will serve 1 year with at least 1 monthly meeting. In Williamsburg, Eugene Daniel, 13 News Now.
And earlier this week, the Williamsburg Police Department began accepting applications for a newly created Citizens Advisory Committee.